Hey everybody, welcome out to another episode of Balled Up Genetics. My name is Lloyd, and if you like reptiles, then this channel's for you. And as you can tell, we're outside, and that means something special today. It's pond reveal day! So stay tuned. Okay everybody, so we're outside for one reason and one reason only. We're completing our pond build video. But before we show you all that, if you can do me a favor by subscribing down below, turning on that post notification bell so every time we upload a video, you'll be informed. And of course, if you can share these videos on your social media platforms, it'll help this channel grow even more. So it's been a while since you've seen this pond. It's been several months that it's been cycling. It's been basically complete. I'll put up right here some photos of the previous installments of it going in, and plus the snowstorm that we had. So this pond went through a snowstorm. Luckily the fish and Merlin weren't in it because the top completely froze over by a couple of inches. So our pond went through its first winter, and it did okay. Let's start showing you the completed pond. We'll go over the materials that we used again, the price of the materials, and just give you an overview of everything that we put into it and the overall price of putting this pond in ourselves. Everybody, so it's time to release Merlin into his brand new pond. If you guys aren't familiar with a fly river turtle, they're also called a pig nose because of the shape of the front of his nose right there. It's like a little snorkel. He just sticks that up out of the water, gets a breath, and goes back underneath. He's also one of the few truly aquatic, fully aquatic species of turtle. The front limb has become a modified flipper, almost like a sea turtle. Also too, the outside of his shell is covered in skin, kind of like soft-shelled turtle. You can find his species in northern Australia and also in Papua New Guinea. And release him inside the pond. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is a great moment in coming for Merlin to finally go into a nice big naturalistic pond. He deserves it. Ooh, this is a good shot right here of his front flippers. You can see how they've been modified just like a sea turtle's almost. The next few days he's been doing some exploring. He's getting around, learning his environment. He's going to learn it not only from sight, but he's got a great sense of smell and taste. He's going to go through and explore. There's a lot of nooks and crannies for him to get into. We have conditioned him to an audible sound to alert him that it's feeding time. We're going to continue that, but now we have to pick a spot and start conditioning him to come to a certain spot in the pond so we know he's being fed and the fish aren't getting his food. He cannot stay in the pond all year round, unfortunately. It just gets too cold here in this part of Texas in the wintertime, and we're just not going to be able to afford to heat this thing. So he will go into the greenhouse that we have during the winter times, but for the rest of the year, he's going to be able to come out here and explore like he's doing right now. But again, it's really nice to see him out in this nice new pond again. Okay, so let's break down the cost of materials and the other parts that we bought for this pond, and kind of give you a rough idea of what it costs for us to put in. So let me turn this camera around. So the pond measurements are, so it's 21 feet long and it's 16 feet wide, and the deepest part is just over 3 feet. So the average gallons of this pond it's between 4,000 and 4,200 gallons. All right, so all the large stone that you see, everything that makes up the waterfall, goes along the edge work of the pond. All the large slate that you see in the pond right there, that was all free. That was on this property. So we utilized what we had here. The smaller rock that goes in between the slate along the edge work right here, some other areas along the edge. Now we did buy that, so the cost of that was $75. The wood that you see was on the property, so again, that was free. The plants, however, the plants that we have, that also came from a home improvement store. So the average cost of that was, with the mulch and the plants, it was about $150. The little stepping stones that you see that are sea turtles, that we actually made. We already had the cement, so basically that was free to do. The water plants that you see, some of them we bought, some of them we had from our pond out front, and we just brought them in. So of the plants that we bought, the average cost was like $200. So with the underlayment that went in, the liner, the waterfall and the skimmer, and the underwater lights that we used, it was about $1,000. So the average cost for us to put this pond in cost this just under $2,000. So that's not bad for us to do all the labor on it. Just get some of the stuff that we needed for the pond, the supplies that we needed, and then for us to do the labor. Okay, everybody, so that concludes this video of the pond completion. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you have, or give us a thumbs down if you haven't. It doesn't really matter to us. We just enjoyed putting it together as a family. I know Merlin's going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it and a lot more room out of it. I can't wait to shoot some more videos with him in there as the years go by. Until the next video, take care, and we'll see you again real soon.